Gang, you are now tuned in,
tapped in,
and turned on to the Young Gurus TV.
Talking about some of our opinions on a plethora of things.
Yeah, so basically we got together a list of topics, some of which include like things that's happening like today in our generation, in our society, and we're just going to give you our opinions on these different kinds of topics. So let's get into it.
So the first opinion is on love and success in our generation. All right, so we can start with love since love comes first. Love in our generation. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's something else.
That's
it's something else.
It's a very large topic.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of things about love are just misconstrued.
Yeah.
Like where to look for love, what love looks like, what love feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And so like let's just start with where to look for love. I feel like a lot of us tend to look to other people for love, and at the end of the day, we should understand that it starts within.
Yeah.
It starts with self. And you'll never really truly find what you're looking for in other people. At the end of the day, only you know what that feeling feels like. And so who are you to go to somebody else and make it their responsibility to make you feel that way when they don't truly know what that feeling is?
Right.
So I feel like you have to first feed yourself what it is that you're looking for and what your understanding of love is. Give that to yourself first, and I feel like naturally it's gonna come to you tenfold.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people in our generation, they also misconstrue like love and lust. Like, I feel like that's a major issue that we have.
Yeah.
You can easily be attracted to somebody, but that does not mean you are in love. That does not mean that they love you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we kind of get caught up in, when people show us attention, oh, we're in love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then I feel like we get confused a lot.
Because attachment is real.
Bro, that's what I was about to say.
It's attachment a lot.
I feel like we
love.
let lust influence us into attachment, and then with the two combined, we think that's
it's
love, and
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's not anybody's fault. It's just because we're young, and we have to make mistakes, and we have to go through these experiences to realize what love looks like to us and what love means to us in order to find that.
But even in today's society, like not even just our generation, like the generation above us, I feel like they kind of struggle with some of the same issues. Like
Definitely.
Their relationships don't work because of, how they view themselves first. Like they're bringing like negative energy into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just bound to like...
Or going about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
But that's why it's important to like take the time out to really find love within yourself between relationships.
Yeah.
So that you're not jumping into something else and you're not going through the cycle again. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What does success look like in our generation?
Success. Whew.
I think success is something else that gets misconstrued a lot within our generation in today's society, because we have social media, so everything is on a large platform. And so nowadays I feel like we're getting the indicators of success like confused with what success is. At the end of the day, success should only mean the accomplishment of your goals, the achievement of your goals, and the attainment of whatever it is that you desire. And that could be material things, but I feel like we've gotten so consumed into like the material things meaning success, when at the end of the day, success is just progress.
Also, a lot of people like to define success by a certain age. Success has no age. Like it's okay.
None.
We see 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds, on Instagram going up being millionaires. That's great for them, but you have to understand that's not everybody's journey. That's not everybody's process.
Right.
Your journey is your journey. It's gonna be unique to you. So whenever you make it, that's when you're successful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you shouldn't feel pressure to have it all together at such a young age, because it's okay to struggle. You feel what I'm saying? Like some people struggle longer than others, and it's just about what's for you is going to be for you. So
that's a good point, because
Very good point.
I feel like a lot of people, in today's world, they do kind of have it like, okay, I'm gonna work hard in my 20s and settle down in my 30s and, you know, have it all together in my 40s. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of have this idea like, okay, at each point we need to have this done and this done and this done. And I feel like, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean you'll be successful by that time. You know what I'm saying? So really everything is perfect timing. You know, it starts with you, you know, what success looks like to you.
Right.
And it's okay to like set goals for yourself to have this done by a certain time, this done by a certain time. But I think it's important for us to understand that we need to stop looking towards other people's experience and allowing that to set a standard for our own experience. Because at the end of the day, like she said, we live in two separate lives. We have our own goals and aspirations. So just be patient with yourself and understand that you're already successful because you've made it this far. You can only, you know, keep going, you know what I'm saying, and experience more success throughout life.
Yeah. I definitely want to add that me personally, I don't feel like you know, like jewelry and nice cars and all that kind of stuff. That's just in my opinion. I don't think that necessarily means that you're successful, and I kind of want to stress that to like people our age, because we kind of get caught up in, oh, I have to have designer to show that. You know what I'm saying?
Montclair.
Like, you know, it's nice. It's nice to have, but you know, it's definitely not a necessity to be successful.
Yeah. Like there are plenty of successful people that.
And it's rich men, rich women driving around in Camrys
as
opposed to
really
Mercedes.
So we want you
confused,
to understand,
please.
it's okay to like look, like admire that kind of stuff, but don't think that that's what success is. Like once you obtain that, you know, or I have to obtain that to look like I'm successful. You know what I'm saying? Like
most of the time, people with all of that, they got some other issues
going on.
that come along with that stuff. So just gotta be careful about what you wish for.
Yeah.
Right.
So our next topic is girls shooting their shot. Okay. So
me personally, I don't shoot my shot.
I have shot my shot before, and I'll say I made it in. It didn't work out, but you know what? Like I got it started. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, that was just some other stuff going on. What you saying?
I feel like it's okay to shoot your shot when it's basically like off impulse.
Yeah.
And like when, you know, when you get the sudden urge to do something, whatever that is, shoot your shot or whatever, I feel like you should do it because that's your inner being talking, but that's a conversation for another day. But so I say like if it's off impulse and like you just feel like you should, go ahead and do it.
Right.
Like it's only work out in your favor, good or bad.
I mean, what's the worst they can say? No.
Right.
Just keep it moving.
Personally, I'm here for girls shooting their shots. I shot my shot.
Period.
I'm in a happy relationship, so
hey,
I'm here for girls shooting their shots. I'm here for the, you know, you only live once. The worst they can say is no.
Yeah.
They won't ever know if you don't say anything.
Yeah, like that's just one of those things you won't never know if you try.
Right.
So I definitely think we should get out of our own heads sometimes, you know.
Because it really be yourself. It really be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
That is so true. Even if it is based on attraction, that's just one of those things. Okay, I'm attracted to you and I'm shooting my shot and I want to see where that goes. You know what I'm saying? If it don't work out, then it don't work out. That's just what that is. So
I don't got it in me, but
I'm here for it.
Go for it.
Yeah. Y'all go for it. Y'all go. I don't want to put out no advice. I'm not taking myself. If I had the impulse to do it, I would do it, y'all. I just haven't had that yet. I haven't had like, I think you should, you know, the feeling to reach out to somebody.
Let's just say if you've been contemplating it and you know you've been thinking about it, we're just saying go.
Right. If you need that push,
this is
this is
that. Go ahead.
And this is your sign.
Right.
Yeah, I personally think why not.
All right. So our next topic is college.
All right. So,
a scam.
And
Sorry.
sorry.
Outburst.
Whoa.
Retract my statement.
Okay, so I want to start by saying I
take it back.
definitely think this is the generation where, you know, this is the generation of entrepreneurs. This is the generation of innovators, doers, beers, go-getters.
Right.
Hustlers.
I definitely think, you know, we're kind of moving away from things being forced on us and
making our own decisions.
Right.
It's time for it.
It is.
It's definitely time. I talked to somebody. Who was his name? Alan? Adam at one of our workshops, and I was explaining to him, like, because y'all, like I said, I think in the previous video, we're like straight A students, you know, in all the smart classes.
Yeah.
We always kind of had like a love, or I don't know, thing for school.
If you finna say love for school,
no, we had a love for school, but like we were always good at it.
Excelled in school.
We excelled in school.
Yeah.
Okay, we were. So I was asking him, like, is it normal to be feeling like such a disconnect from school? Because I can't connect with anything being taught anymore. I sit in the classroom now and I just look at the board.
Literally.
Because nothing on there I resonate with. Like, I can't anymore. I don't have the patience, the willpower, the motivation, inspiration, none of that. And so I was asking, like, is this normal? And he was like, completely normal. He said, you know, my parents, me, you know, our generation, well, their generation, they felt the same way, but they didn't do anything about it. I feel like now we're coming to a time where people are starting to do things about it.
Right.
And they're starting to make their own moves and think for themselves.
Yeah.
And this is not to say that school is a bad thing or that, you know, it's not beneficial, because indeed there's so much that can come from going to school.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it depends on your path and what it is that you want for your life. And so because I think they know what we want to do with our lives, school is not such a pressing issue for us. It's just if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
If it doesn't.
I'm not gonna say I don't need school to be successful.
Yeah.
And,
with what we want to do, though.
Right.
Because we have a purpose, so and our success and our purpose looks different.
Yeah, I can say that with confidence. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd say if you're trying to decide if school is for you, you know, really sit down and decide. Like, you don't even have to decide what you want to do, but you just have to decide if you're willing to make that commitment.
Right.
You know, for 4 more years.
Right.
You know, if
4
you feel like
more years.
if you think that's beneficial to your success, you feel what I'm saying? And if it makes you happy, like, you know, because I used to want to go to college for the experience. Like, I was like, I'll deal with the work just for the experience. But now, like, I don't know, I feel like my high school experience and all these experiences I'm having now are kind of just giving me, like, what I would be receiving in college.
Yeah.
So I'm not so pressed to go.
Also, we want you to understand, like, you know, like, college it's just one of those things, like, you know, it's kind of it's going to decide what you're going to do for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So we want to stress, if you feel like, you know, that's for you, then that's for you. But if you feel like that's not for you, then that's not for you. We want to move away from, you know, doing things that don't make us feel good. You know what I'm saying? So for us,
just
like,
following the norm.
The norm, right? And I definitely feel like our parents were just the ones that's like, their parents said do it, so do it. You know what I'm saying? So now it's kind of time where we're not just because you said do it. Like, we're doing what we want to do, following our passion, living out our purpose.
And I just want to bring to this point real quick. Again, this is gonna be a conversation for another day, but I'm gonna state this. Nobody in your life knows where you are in terms of where you want to be. So literally nobody is qualified to tell you what they think you should do because they think it's best for you. Even if they have your best interest at heart, they don't know where you are in terms of where you want to be. And quite frankly, they only know what they've experienced. And my thing is, I'm not trying to live the same experience as my parents, because I want to be further along in life, you know what I'm saying, mentally, spiritually, physically, in every aspect. So I can't let my parents or authorities who are not really where I want to be kind of influence my moves in life. It's just,
because whether or not they want your best interest, they're still going to be imposing their desires on you unintentionally. But you know what?
And it's all out of love. Understand
it
that.
really is.
That's why I don't get mad.
Yeah, but you just got to do your own thing. Do what you want to do.
Yeah. Another thing, that debt is something serious.
Bankrupt, like no money on my card.
Okay. So, if you're gonna go to college, like, really give your all. And that was another thing. That was another thing with me, like, trying to decide if I was gonna go to college, because it's either like you're head in the game or it's not. Because
they know half-ass.
Okay. Like, really, like,
it's not high school no more.
This is not the time to play around, and you know what I'm saying. So that
gonna follow you.
Yeah, that's another thing. If you are gonna go to college, really make sure you're putting in the work so you can get the job that you want, get the internship that you want. Because there are so many people that have degrees and are not doing what they want to do. They are not doing anything that requires their degree.
With degrees who who can't even get jobs.
Right,
Master's
right,
degrees, PhDs,
right.
can't get jobs. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, so if you are going to go to college, we're not saying it's not worth it, but if you are, like, really make sure you're going hard and staying on top of your work and, you know, really pushing through so you can, you know, live out what it is that you want to live out, because you don't want to just be going into debt for no reason or having student loans, none of that.
Yeah. And if you are in college and you're not happy, then
don't force it.
Right.
Please do not force it.
Don't, because you're literally only gonna make yourself more unhappy.
Right. You're gonna hate it.
Literally. And then, like, I feel like this is like, you know, you might get caught up in, oh, people gonna see me as a, you know, dropout or whatever the case may be, and my parents not gonna like that.
It's just an experience.
It's just an experience.
Right.
Do what's for you.
Do what's
for you because.
And I feel like when you stay in situations like that don't make you happy, that messes with your mental. Like, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not.
And then people be pressing in, you know, just to graduate, and it's just like, okay, you get a certificate, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
now what? Yeah. So, if college is not for you, it's not for you. It's okay. One door gonna close and another one gonna open. That's how life works. So,
period.
Alright, so our next topic is social media. Instagram, Twitter,
social
Snapchat,
media in 2019,
Facebook, all that
has been a mess.
Bro, social media this whole decade.
No, for real.
It's
only
gotten
worse.
Progressively worse as the years go.
So, like, while it can be, like, extremely funny, it is, like, extremely toxic.
It is funny. I be on Twitter cracking up.
Y'all real funny.
For real.
But with social media, you just have to know your boundaries. You have to know your boundaries. You have to know yourself because social media has really just
really. You gotta know when to pull back so it won't affect you.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times on social media, we get caught comparing ourselves, whether that's looks, whether that's the things that we have, progress in general.
Yeah.
What else? We get to talk, or we get to consume in other people's business that ain't got nothing to do with us. And then we find ourselves on somebody on the shade room commenting our opinions on somebody else's life.
Why do people be commenting on other people's lives? Bro, people be making money. Okay, like if I was making that much money, I would not care about.
They don't care. Okay, some of them care because they be going commenting back. They be having a time.
Majority of them.
But y'all, for real though, like I will never understand that. For as long as I live, somebody to take the time out their day to write about somebody else's life who is doing far better than them, or is happy in their own way. You know what I'm saying? Or just really though, it don't even have nothing to do with the money or how happy they are. Like, they're still humans and they're living in their own experience, and we're sitting here judging and placing our opinions and our assumptions, our judgments on somebody else's experience. Like, they're not obligated to have their own. And I understand that some of these people have platforms to where, you know, you may not feel like certain things that they do are appropriate for the platform that they have, but at the end of the day, it's all experience. We can't control that. That's nothing that you can control. So even if you don't, you know, agree with it, what can you do?
Right, nothing.
Because they're not listening to your comments.
That is true.
Certainly. I mean, with the LIZZO thing, I didn't personally agree with her.
Miss Lizzo.
Lizzo, I'm so sorry. So sorry, sis.
It's Lizzo, girl, but
Lizzo, okay, my bad. I don't personally agree with her, you know, walking out the house like that.
Wait, if you are confused, Lizzo got.
Nah, they not confused. You know she was at that basketball game.
Okay,
but for some people who don't know.
If you don't know, Lizzo, she went to a basketball game. NBA basketball game. A public function with her cheeks out. And on the Jumbotron,
dancing with her butt towards the camera. Now, again, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I'm not about to go press the issue because for one, it's already done.
What can you do? Literally,
for one, it's already done, and two, what can you do?
What can you do?
She gonna show it anyway.
And we see naked people on the internet all the time.
We do.
So at the end of the day, y'all, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah. Social media, you
Stop.
really just gotta.
Like, just look at what you're giving your energy to, though.
Yeah.
Something that's not gonna change.
Yes, that's something that I really want to stress. Like, for me personally, when I see something I don't like, I'm quick to unfollow, okay? I don't care about
Shade Room was
none of
unfollowed
that
2
other
years
stuff.
ago.
I am quick to unfollow because it's just like, I'm not going to sit here and complain about what kind of stuff you post. That's you. So if I don't want to see it, that's my choice to not see it. I will remove myself. I'm following with the quickness, okay? Removing people from my page that ain't, bringing nothing good to my page. None of that. So, know your boundaries.
Know your boundaries.
Know your boundaries. Don't get caught up in what other people are doing on social media too. Like,
what they have.
Because nobody, I seen that somewhere. Everybody heard that. Like, nobody's posting their failures.
Right.
Nobody is posting that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're only seeing like the good
best
side. But everybody is going through something, or has been through something, or has had some kind of adversity. So don't let social media discourage you and make you feel like you're not doing enough, or that can't be you.
Yeah, like when you feel that it is, like when you start to compare yourself, cut it off.
Get off.
Get off.
Get off.
Immediately.
Get off.
Abort.
That's something that I had to. I even did that before. Like, it was a few times I was like, okay, like social media really got me feeling away. Like, got me feeling insecure, whatever the case may be.
No, I
Disconnect. I did that. Came back. Hey, okay. Disconnect. Log off.
Redirect your energy.
Yeah. Take some time on yourself.
Yeah.
All right. So our last topic is being selfish.
Being selfish. What does being selfish look like?
We're not talking about stingy.
No.
That's not the selfish.
We're not talking about if somebody asks you for a snack and you be like, Young Gurus told me to be selfish.
But be the first one in they food. No, we're not saying that.
No.
But we are saying, with being selfish, it's just a tactic or a strategy to kind of like prioritize yourself, your happiness, your peace, your health, for the right reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Be selfish with you, your time, your money,
your effort,
your energy.
Energy.
Especially with 2020 being around the corner.
We don't got no time.
Right. It's a decade. You setting the tone for the rest of the
rest of the year.
Rest of the year, rest of the decade. Like,
momentum. You need momentum. Yes. So we encourage you to be selfish.
Right. If you don't want to go, don't go.
If you don't want to go, don't go. If you want to do it, do it.
Do it. Right.
Do it.
Who cares?
We don't care. Do it. If it makes you feel good, that's really where it's at. If it makes you feel good,
despite what anybody else is saying,
anybody, do it.
Do it.
Do it. I don't think y'all understand though, for real though. On the real note, there's so much power that comes with just feeling good.
It's true.
Doing things that make you feel good. Because let me tell you what that does. Real quick synopsis. We all have desires. We want money, lovers.
We want that car,
the clothes, the shoes, all that stuff. We want all that, but that's just the physical manifestation of what it is that you want. At the end of the day, it's really the feeling that these things give you. The feeling that these things give you is really what you're looking for. So I don't really want, you do. You want the person, but essentially you want the feeling that they give you. You want the money, but you want the feeling that it's going to give you. A feeling of freedom, financial freedom, of stability. So at the end of the day, when you feel good, that is the quickest way to align yourself with all it is that you desire, because what you desire essentially makes you feel good.
Right.
So it's just a little shortcut, but we ain't gonna speak too much on it.
She dropping down.
So
dropping down.
When we say be selfish, we're saying not selfish to a point where it's coming off as like stubborn or stingy or arrogant. Like selfish in a sense that selfish, you're doing what you want to do, right? What's best for you. That's what we're getting at.
Because understand that everybody, if they living right, is gonna do what's best for them. So you need to do what's best for you.
And a lot of times people overextend themselves for other people, and it's like, you're doing it, but most of the time you don't even feel happy doing it. Like you're complaining while doing it, so why do it at all?
Right.
And understand, nobody is entitled to do anything for you, despite how many favors you done gave them, despite how many times you done came through. Nobody is entitled.
When she say nobody, she mean nobody.
Nobody.
Not
your mama,
your son,
your daddy, your cousin,
baby, your best friend.
Bestie. None of that.
Nobody
is entitled to do anything for you. It starts with you. Okay?
So and you have to understand that.
That's why we're going so hard about this, because it's like sometimes like when we do overextend ourselves, kind of just like it comes off as I come through and you can never come through for me. You know what I'm saying? But it's time to just be like, okay, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you don't feel like you're overextending yourself, and that's okay. You're not obligated to do anything you don't want to do.
Right.
So,
and if they trying to make you feel away, then tell them.
But yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, you know, when you understand that nobody's obligated to do anything for you but you, I feel like it's easier to just kind of subtract yourself from situations that no longer do you, you know, any good, or is no longer conducive to, you know, what you got going on and where you want to be. And it helps you to do so gracefully. Like, I don't have to be like, you know, throw shade or, you know, cut you off necessarily. I'm just gonna remove myself. And some people, they gonna feel some type of way, but
can't do nothing about that.
Can't do nothing about it. Because that's just the result of the actions that were taking place. So, so that's that on that.
All right.
Be selfish.
This is the end of our video, guys. We hope you enjoyed our opinions. If you want us to do more, drop in the comments some stuff you want to give us our opinions on. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
If you got any questions, feel free to ask us.
Yeah. Give us some video ideas.
Light workers.
Light workers.
Period.
All right.
Deuces!